This is the Mars make setup for open and closed loop of DC motor trainer. In this trainer, we have the DC series motor, this one, DC generator. Here we have tacho feedback, resistive load lamp. This is the open loop and closed loop of DC motor. When we put this switch on auto position, it works in closed loop and PID is used. When this switch is in manual position, then the setup will work in the armature control method. And this switch is at the center, then open loop is in functioning. Voltmeter show the voltage of armature voltage. Current meter to show the current of the DC series motor, and this is the reference voltage. Analog type RPM meter. Variable voltage for the DC series motor. These terminals goes to series motor voltage, armature voltage. Here tacho feedback input, field output, vary the field of the generator with this potentiometer. Now I will show you how to connect the system. Firstly, we connect the series motor having two terminal, red and black is connected here, and this potentiometer must be at minimum position. Now generator have 4 wires, 2 number of black connected to field, and output of generator goes directly to load or in series with multimeter, and multimeter should be in current. Choose the knob in current position. Place this multimeter at this position to show the reading. This is the multimeter in current mode, DC current mode. Now connect the tacho positive red and negative black comes to here. Variable field should be minimum, potentiometer should be minimum, and this meter will show the RPM. Firstly, we run the motor in open loop. Then place the switch at the center position. That means in open loop, the control of the voltage will goes off after certain variation up to 30%, because no feedback is given to the motor. And when we put the switch on manual, that means armature control method, and in auto, that is PID based. There is inside PID algorithm which is op-amp based and used to control the motor, and all the individual op-amps is used for PID features. In this way, we can study the trainer in open and closed loop method. And one precaution is take the wires besides, so that not comes in the movement of the motor. Be careful when running the motor. Now switch on the instrument, on off switch. Gradually increase the armature voltage up to, now we will clearly show because it is in here automatically increase the now you can see at this point around 30% the motor is achieve the maximum RPM. The controlling now if we move the variable potentiometer increase, the RPM will not in controlling mode. Here we can see the motor will run in maximum speed and controlling is off. Here we cannot control the potentiometer to decrease the speed. This is the due to open loop no feedback system. Now put the switch in manual position. That means it setup is work in armature control method. Now set the variable voltage to 1500 RPM. Here we have the manual and here we have the table. Note the DC motor current from here and DC shunt generator current when the load will on, RPM decrease when the load is increased. Now set it RPM to 1500. Now switch on the load one by one. Here output will not come because variable field is at minimum position. You should increase the then clearly show output will come. Increase at maximum. Now increase the load. Here we can see clearly RPM will drop. Now again increase the load. Next switch. Note the current, this current, and also note down the armature current. Now RPM also decreased a certain value. Here current of the motor and multimeter will show the RPM will drop, current is increases and the multimeter will show the generator current. This is the armature voltage feedback method. In this method controlling is there, but we cannot study the RPM at 1500. But in next setup we will show the RPM is stable when it works in PID mode, that means auto mode. Now for the closed loop working, put the switch in auto mode, that means up direction and PID controller. The procedure is the same. Increase the variable armature voltage to run the series motor. Be careful to wires not comes in the moving parts. Set the RPM to 1500. This is the control voltage for the feedback system. Now I will increase the load one by one and observe the RPM will stable due to PID action of the feedback. Now I will increase the load. Output will not come because field is at minimum position. Make the field at variable field at maximum. Now here is the current of the DC series motor. RPM is stable, and here we have the load current on generator armature. Now change the load again. Next step, here we note down the armature current of the series motor. RPM is stable at 1500. No drop of RPM by increasing the load due to PID action. Here load current at the generator. Now next resistive load step. Here is the current. RPM is stable. Load current is 0.6. RPM is stable. Again, next resistive load. RPM is stable because this is due to PID action and closed loop system. Tachometer give the feedback, and automatically the voltage of the series motor increases and run this 1500 RPM. Here is the maximum load current, and you can take the value of current, RPM and fill the table and perform the open and closed loop system of the motor. Thank you.